This sucks when your key stops working. And then to get in and out of your car, you have to use the manual key. My car's a comfort access car, and both of my keys stopped working. So I'm going to replace what causes this. On BMWs, when your key stops working, well, when it's both keys that stop working, it's typically an issue with the diversity antenna. I found this by doing some Google searches, and on the E61, it's located up here underneath the spoiler. So we'll go ahead and pull it apart, replace it, and see if it worked. Once you get the hatch glass opened up, there's 4 little covers here that you've got to pop off to expose the bolts. I'm going to use just a little screwdriver to get these off. These 4 here are, well, my bit doesn't tell me. They're Torx bit, and I'd tell you the size, but my bit doesn't tell me. Now with the glass closed, we can just kind of work the spoiler back. Found it's easiest to grab at both corners and pop it up. In here, there's a little clip there. Pop out the washer fluid, and then you've got this black plastic here. This is the most fun part, getting this little clip out. I found if you push a screwdriver down, which I don't know if you can see, and then pull this out. Now, I've already had this out and put it back in. That's why this piece is actually loose right now. I didn't actually tighten down the bolts or the nuts on it. But normally that might have a little bit of an issue getting in there. But now the wing's off, or the spoiler, and I can lay that aside. And then here, holding this on, we have two 7mm nuts. So I've already had this apart to double check this. So those are off. There's a clip here. This clip for the antenna. And then one last clip here. So this one will definitely have to pull this off to get out. So here's the part. This one, I know this one's failed. So I'll actually pull the casing off. Definitely be more careful when you pull it off, but I know this one's broken, so I don't care. I did that at a table earlier. So here's the circuit board for this. I don't know all of what it controls. It looks like there's a wire going to the third brake light. The antenna is plugged in here. Not sure what else, but the keys definitely are. Now mine, I tried to clean up the corrosion that's on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I had some corrosion right in this area, and this little bit here got kind of corroded, crossed over. I tried to clean it up and isolate it, but whatever was in there then got shorted, stayed shorted after I tried cleaning it. So I've got a new one. New one looks the same, and it's just gonna mount back in, going in reverse order. I'm gonna pop this red pin in first to make it easiest. Slide this over these studs. I'm gonna put the end connections in, and then I'm going to start these nuts. I'm gonna leave them loose so I can still move this case. Okay. So I'm gonna take the wing. I'll lift this up enough to be able to get this connector back in. It's in. I don't know the torque spec on this. I'm just gonna snug it up just to make sure it's not loose at all. I'm not gonna reef on it or anything. Plug in that connector. Oh, I also need to slip this back on. That black plastic cap just snaps into place. I think it's just a cover to try to keep the elements out. And then feed the washer line back in. All right. And then on this, there's these holes. I don't know if you can see right now. These holes with these two guys here. We just got to get the wing around, slide back up. I found on my car specifically, this end on the driver's side here, or the left, I tend to have hard times getting it to line up right to get the thread started. So I'm able to tweak a little bit with a screwdriver to give me more of a straight shot to get the bolt started. Not even close here. These caps just simply pop back into place. And now it's done. And to test, being that I have a comfort access car, the car should already be unlocked. There, it's locked. Unlocked. I can open it, I can get in, I can start it without having to put the key in the ignition. I've got my comfort access back, and the fob works to lock and unlock. It's a really quick install, really easy, just unfortunately a little bit pricey.